Did your friend or a family member ever tell you they saw you somewhere, but it wasn't you? Or vice versa, you approach someone just because you thought you know that person? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about doppelgangers. So let's explain what is or who doppelganger is. It is a biologically unrelated look-alike or a double of a living person. The word came from German Doppelganger and means a double walker. In fiction and mythology, a doppelganger is connected with bad luck, and in some cultures or other traditions, a doppelganger means something like an evil twin. But today we use a term twin stranger. I chose this topic because I think it's very interesting. You can find loads of stories all over the internet. I picked one just because I think it's very interesting. It's a true crime. It's quite recent, I would say, and you might be also familiar with the story. So let's jump into it. An innocent man spent 17 years behind the bars for a crime which was committed by his doppelganger. Jones was convicted on aggravated robbery of a woman in Walmart parking lot. Um, Jones had actually a solid alibi because at the time of the crime he was at birthday party and he was seen by several people, but he was blamed for the crime anyway, and his alibi didn't sway the jury. And Jones, who already had criminal record, was convicted on the aggravated robbery charge and sentenced to 19 years in prison. Jones, he appealed, but his request was rejected. Later on, he learned about the Midwest Innocent Project, the University of Kansas Project for Innocent. The team from Innocent Project tracked down who they believe is real Rick. His name is Ricky Lee Amos, who looks similar to Jones and who lived at the address linked to the crime. So the team built a new case against Amos, and Jones was released in June 2017. Jones received a $1.1 million. Guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. This guy spent 17 years behind the bars and he just was rewarded like with such a small amount. I think this is not enough for 17 years. This was the story. I mean, it was very short version of the story, and if you are interested in more details about this case, you can find it online. It's, I would say, quite famous case in America. Let's have a look at some strangers who met their real life doppelganger. These two men were seated next to each other on the plane. They check into same hotel and they went for a beer. Indeed, they look alike. In this case is the height difference. I just wonder if they switch for a day, if people would even notice. These two met on a cruise ship, bump into each other at a party, and I mean, wow, like met someone at a party that happens not only look like you but have the same hairstyle, Guys, that's crazy. A lady in the left, she was on a holiday in Rome with her husband, and she met her doppelganger. And I think these women look like twins to me. Really hard to believe that they just run into each other, not knowing each other, not being related. Just wow. Another twin strangers are these two gentlemen from the UK whose names are Neil and John. They are part of an experiment or a study of doppelgangers, and this study actually started it based on this picture. The study shown that the match is almost the same as identical twins. Also, DNA test told they have very similar, well, almost the same ethnic background. And make the story more spooky, they also have the same life experience. Another living proof of doppelgangers are Rob and Kobe. They are also part of the same study as John and Neil, one born in America and the other from Israel. Based on DNA test, they share very strong ethnic background connection, and they both are stand-up comics. Here is more pictures of doppelgangers. Let's check them out. That was few more examples of doppelgangers. Again, guys, if you are interested, there is tons of picture on the internet. I think it's just insane, and it just raised the question like how you can be genetically so different but physically so similar. And I'm afraid there's no answer to that. It's just crazy. If you are curious, if you have a doppelganger out there, here are some websites where you can try to find one. Twin Strangers. This is a free website. Finding your twin stranger is quite simple. You upload your picture, make an account, and that's it. I personally signed up, but even though I have some matches, I don't see any similarities. Star by Face is a website or also an app, and it's literally to find which celebrity matches you. You don't need to enter your personal details, you just upload your picture. I also tried this website, but the match was only 30% and below. A look-aliker. It's another one, and it is an app, and same as Star by Face, search database to find your celebrity twin, which again I have not found any much. I look like you. After you upload your image, it will process and determine what profiles have features that most closely match yours. Google Arts and Culture. This app compares your selfie with thousands of artworks and shows some portraits that match your face. And not only that, it tells you the location of the painting that look like you, so you can visit the museum and see your portrait look alike. This app is brilliant, however, it's just more for fun. Reverse image search. The problem with all of these websites is that your search is limited to registered users only. So a better way to find your look-alike is to use reverse image search. This is the website or apps where you can try to find your doppelganger. I mean, maybe if you dig deeper, you can find more websites. I'm sure there's more apps how to find your doppelganger or twin stranger. I try a few. I don't really see the point to search for a celebrity twin, but you can try. Definitely, I can recommend it if you want to have some fun. Maybe you will discover something you didn't know about yourself. Yeah, just try it. It's really fun. My search for my doppelganger is still ongoing. I didn't find any. There's no match. However, if there will be some news, I'll definitely do an update. Well, for now, it makes me feel like I'm a unique, but at the same time, I feel a bit disappointed because I would love to find at least one. What about you? What is your experience with doppelgangers? I would love to hear your story. So if you like to share, you can do that in comments down below, or you can DM me on my Instagram, where you can also give me a follow. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.